Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. We're continuing from where we left off right here. Let's do Bonnie's mission.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago.
Did she just walk through that
The
NPC?
have been
What?
out looking, but so far
What?
we found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
That NPC walked through right both of them just now.
Come on, let's see if we can find the old goat. Come on, boys.
Let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Who's that over there? I can't keep up. Watch out. Come on, let's hurry. Daddy, what happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Please stay close. Really? Come on.
Okay, accompany Bonnie to the ranch. Oh, and I think the ranch is going to be getting attacked at that time, yeah.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Wait for me.
Oh yeah, it's ready to fire.
Easy now. Those damn rustlers. I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself. Stay with me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's go. I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in, like there was some twisted morality to what you did. Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
Come on.
Come on!
Whoa. This ain't working! They're trapped in there.
I remember this now, yeah.
There's no way in through the front!
There ain't enough of us!
Try and get in through the loft, Mr. Marston.
Put it up!
Windmill!
It's getting worse! Somebody get them horses as I want! We gotta get to the
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Los caballos! Help me, will you?
Okay, we're in here.
We did it! Now get the horses out! Get the horses
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, I did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
There's gonna be one mission with Bonnie and Tumbleweed that's gonna be pretty hard on hardcore difficulty.
Get that. Careful, mister.
Okay, and since we're over here...
Come on.
Head over to Thieves Landing for a moment here. Want to show you guys something that the original Red Dead had that I really liked that Red Dead Redemption 2 actually didn't have.
Come on.
Yeah, and these railroad tracks that you see here in this area, these railroad tracks actually were not here in Red Dead Redemption 2 because they weren't built yet. It just shows you how the West is modernizing. So here we have Liar's Dice, and Liar's Dice is actually my favorite game in my favorite gambling game, Red Dead Redemption 1. It doesn't come back in Red Dead Redemption 2, unfortunately. Basically, how this game works is that each player has a cup, and there's 5 die. And what you do is you bid on how many you think there are, and then somebody can call a bluff. If they call a bluff, everybody has to show their die. And if it's a bluff, then the person who made that, made that bid loses the die. If it's true, the person who called the bluff loses the die. So I'm gonna bid right now. Let's bid 4 6s. That's what we're gonna do right now. Yeah.
I'll make a bid. Interesting. I wonder.
That guy's calling a bluff. Okay, let's see.
Hello. Damn it.
Okay, he loses a die. And basically, each player gets eliminated when they have no die left.
I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think it true.
1 4. I'm betting 4 4s because he betted a 1 4 at least, so I know there's at least 1 there.
Why are you sweating?
5 4s. He's probably gonna call a bluff, that other guy. Yep. Calling a bluff.
For saying so.
I'm pretty good at this game.
How are you?
There goes another die.
You never really want to bid. The way I play it is I never really bid 5 die. 4 is the max that I'll bid on. 4 times.
About you.
Well, look at you.
1 2.
I'm telling the truth.
There are 2 5s. I have 3 4s. Okay.
My bid. I ain't no bullshit.
He's calling a bluff on it? Okay, well. Ah, damn. The chances were that somebody was gonna have at least 1 4.
You get this die.
Okay, wow, I don't have any pairs. 2 5s we're gonna
Why
do.
don't I make a bid? You look
I
like
don't even
a
have 1
bullshit.
6. Bluff. I'm calling a bluff on it. 4 6s. Let's see.
How are you?
It was a bluff. Okay.
Oh well.
Now he loses a die. Okay. We can win this.
God's honest truth.
I'm gonna bid.
Betting 3 1s.
It's an educated guess. Nothing more.
4 3s. He's calling a bluff over there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it probably is a bluff. Probably is gonna be a bluff.
How are you?
Yeah, it is a bluff.
We spend a little time together.
Shit.
Okay.
Good day. You can call me if you think it's wise.
It's that there are 2 2s. It's there are 3
How are you
3s.
today?
This is tough. Last bid was 3 3s. Do I call a bluff or do I bid? Because if I bid more, he might call a bluff on me.
You can't.
I'm calling
be
it a
serious.
bluff. Let's see.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
Hello?
You don't know my wife, miss.
It was a bluff. Okay, I got it. Took one of his die.
Darn. Not again.
Okay.
You're a wily one, all right.
2 1s. I'm gonna bet 3
Think I'll
6s.
make a bid.
Yeah. I don't trust that
He's
call.
calling.
Well, come on then.
It was true. Yep, he's gonna lose a die now.
You're on your way out of me.
And it's also, you know, it also mathematics plays a role in this, guys. So, you can kind of guess the chances of the die, depending on how many die are left. So, he has 3 die over there, and this one has 1, 4, and then I have 4, so it's 8 die left in total. And what's the chances of having 2 3s there, or 3 2s?
That all you got? Hey.
I'm gonna declare this bid spot
I
on.
ain't gonna argue with that.
3 2s. It's a bit risky, but
You don't know squat.
I got it.
Damn it.
There we go. Okay, eliminated him. That's
Now,
it.
are
There's
you full
one.
of shit, I wonder.
Yeah.
Here's my bid.
I'm betting that there's 2 2s. He probably has 1 2.
All right. Let's see.
Hey.
Bets that there's
I'm
3.
gonna put you down.
You're
Calling a
bluffing.
bluff. Let's see.
Hello.
Yup, it was a bluff. Because I figured the chances of him having 2 2s were so slim because he only had 2 die left. Now I'm gonna eliminate him.
I'm telling the truth.
1 4.
Hello.
I'm gonna bet that there's 2 4s.
I believe Nate John making it
I'll bid.
blackmailable government.
Wonder if you're a liar or not.
That's it. There's 3 4s. He's lying. It's a bluff because I only have 1 4 and he has 1 die. It's a bluff. Call a bluff. He's lost. Over.
How are you, Sia?
Yeah, I loved Liar's Dice. I got really good at this game.
Thank you very much.
There we go. So I wanted to show you guys that game. It's a really good game. It should have been in Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know why it wasn't. We got Blackjack here. Play a little bit of this too. I don't need help. I know how to play. And basically, the goal of Blackjack is to try to beat the dealer, have, the closest to 21, but don't go over 21. Okay. I'm gonna make max bet here. Skip to my hand. Let's see here.
Let's see it.
4 and 4.
Yep.
11. 15. Stand.
I think I'll stand.
Yeah, I have brother up around Nuevo Paradiso. He said Sanchez days are numbered. Good to see you.
Dealer went over.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. We won that hand. Move this over just so you guys can see my bet amounts.
That's more like it.
Okay, skip to my bet 10. This one here.
That's it.
$5, $12. I'll take a hit. 10, 17. Stand. Don't want any cards. 17. Okay, was a push. Means basically we have the same hand. Yeah, he's talking about Nigel Wisdick and Scam. 3 and a 9. Hit. Oh, that's a 4 and a 13. Hit again.
That didn't work.
Ah, damn. An ace can be a 1 or an 11 in this game. Okay, skip to this one. I get a good hand here. I hope you guys aren't bored by me playing some of these games. I just like to show all the features in the game. Double down.
Double down for me.
Double down means you increase your bet by double.
That's great.
I won 60 chips. Look at that. Nice. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go spend some of my winnings. A husband don't know fucking the hill.
Tim O'Brien is said to have run off.
Okay. Yeah. Did pretty good there. Okay. Okay, let's go do our next mission then. My mount is dead? What? What the hell happened to my mount? What? You do not have a horse? What happened to my mount? What? Where's my mount? Okay, well...
Don't make me shoot you, partner.
Sorry, I gotta take this. I don't know what happened to my mount. How did my mount die?
Come on, easy up now.
Follow the stranger to save his wife, okay. Could be a trap, but let's see what happens. What the? Okay, I'm a bit confused. Is it, like, glitching out? Because usually they, like, kneel like that when they realize that their wife has died, but...
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That be your next lucky mare.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do. Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
So that's Bill Williamson's gang.
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
So Drew can't handle this because, remember, Drew lost 5 of his kids to cholera. So in the... So when there was the cholera outbreak in Armadillo, that's when the McFarlane family lost most of their people to that. And the only survivors of that were, you know, Bonnie, Drew, and Bonnie's unnamed brother. But he's in New York. It's speculated that his wife possibly died from it as well. But, you know, cholera we can treat today. Back then you couldn't treat it. And so for people that didn't play Red Dead Redemption 1, Tumbleweed is a lot different in Red Dead Redemption 1 than it is in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets.
So, that's true.
What's this son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deek, Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal! I'll be back for you!
Bill
So this is the guy you captured last, I remember.
Filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deek's the
bastard!
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
So, basically, a lot of these territories, you didn't pay...
A lonely, God-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon, everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
So, what I was saying is that in the West here, you did not pay any kind of taxes a lot of these places.
They gave me food and fed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubt.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. But from what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Stop purring so hard, you son of a bitch!
So, I just don't know, these conversations in Red Dead, there's like a big space between them, but basically what I was trying to say is that in this time period, if you lived in like a Wild West town, you did not pay any taxes, none. No property tax, no state tax, you know, no income tax, nothing. You did not pay any property taxes, but there was really not any government out there. There was some local government, sure, but like I said, most, you know, sheriffs in this time period were actually not government employees. They were private, and they weren't mercenaries either. Like, there's a big difference between the private sheriffs, like the private sheriffs and the private marshals here, like, you know, Johnson, versus like, because Johnson admits that he doesn't work for the government, so he's a private marshal. There's a big difference between like the private marshals and people like the Pinkertons. The private marshals generally were good people. The Pinkertons were scumbags. So the Pinkertons, what they basically were, is the Pinkertons were private police, police force for hire. Imagine like a giant corporation that has hundreds of private police officers that you can pay. That's what the Pinkertons were. Basically, it's a giant company of private cops. They didn't work for the government, but they took contracts for the government and other people. The difference between that and like a private marshal like here, like, you know, Johnson, or a private sheriff, is that people like him volunteered. This wasn't like a job that they took, they just volunteered, and they would live off donations, so they would volunteer to protect the town. Usually you had to be a person that had a lot of courage, a lot of guts. You didn't get paid a lot of money a lot of times. These people obviously were susceptible to corruption because of the fact that they didn't get paid a lot. So they relied on donations, and you'd probably be thinking, oh, you know, I don't have to donate then. Well, you don't have to donate, but if you don't donate, think about this, the sheriff can't protect you if he doesn't have donations. You know, he can't, you know, get ammunition for his guns. He can't get guns to protect you. You know, he can't hire, you know, deputize more people to protect the town. So people were inclined to donate to him. That's pretty much the only tax that people technically paid in the town, is they made donations to the sheriff.
Only a coward hides behind a badge. I'll kill all three of you myself, I swear!
So this is Tumbleweed, 4 years after Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Guys, notice anything different about Tumbleweed?
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Lead Deke into town. We'll be right behind you.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
Get these ropes off me, boys!
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Yeah, so, Williamson's gang, they never planned on releasing, Deke. They wanted to kill him because of the fact that he got captured.
Where is she, you bastard? Follow me! Bonnie! Where are you?
And I'm playing on hardcore, so this is gonna be a little bit harder, too. Oh, that definitely could have hit.
Let her go, or I'll kill every last one of you.
Yeah, this is probably, I would say, the most unrealistic part of the mission. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, this is, yeah, this is, just bear with me, guys. It's just, guy up there. Got him, okay. So yeah, Tumbleweed has become abandoned, and I'm gonna explain why this is really unrealistic, this part here.
Stop playing tough and run off back to mom! Stop doing that!
Follow me! They're all running away! Now hurry up and free Bonnie! I see you, boy. Are you with me? Follow me!
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
So, what I was trying to get at before when I was saying that this is, like, extremely unrealistic is that, it's actually not that easy to shoot rope in real life as you see it in movies. Like, you see this in movies all the time where, like, somebody's hanging and then somebody just shoots the rope and just saves them. No. In real life, if you were trying to save somebody from something like that, you know, the better situation, I mean, I guess you would probably have to, if in this case you're getting shot at, I guess you would probably try to aim for the rope and hope for the best that you can hit it in the best spots. But better would be to grab the person by the legs, holding on to them to make sure that they are, you know, not being choked by the rope, and then somebody else cuts the rope at the same time. That would be the better solution. But what people don't know is that rope, a lot of times, is, a rope is a lot stronger than you think it is. And so it actually would take multiple shots. It would not be one shot, because if you hit the rope, even if you go straight through it, oftentimes the bullet is not as big as the rope. So even if you fire like a, you know, rifle from like a Winchester and you hit it at the rope, it'll basically like cut like half the rope in half. So you might have to shoot it a second time instead, or maybe even a third time to cut it. So when I see like these movies all the times when they just shoot like the rope just once and like this big piece of rope gets cut, no, it's that the size of the bullet might not equal the size of the rope, and so there's still a little bit of rope that's holding onto the person that's still enough to choke them. And so that's thing. Let's go see Seth here now. Okay, let's go meet Seth here now.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name is Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. Wes Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Forth. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go.
So, yeah, people obsessing over treasure, stuff like this did very much happen too.
Faster!
Let's go! How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ah, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they get warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
The Gold Rush is one of those events that really destroyed America. People think the Gold Rush is a good time period in America, but no, it's like people went out west looking for gold when some was found, and oftentimes that gold was actually found on Native American reservations. People came in, there was wars, a lot of people died, it was horrible, and people developed a lot of mental illness, and they were obsessed with constantly finding gold, constantly finding some form of treasure.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
So, with the Gold Rush, you had people that would kill each other over the gold, and the only people that actually got rich from, like, events like the Gold Rush were the merchants. The merchants who would follow them around. Like, think about it this way, you're digging for gold, your shovel breaks, and...
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more.
So your shovel would break trying to find gold, and they would charge you, you know, 3 or 4 times the amount of what a regular shovel, costs. And when you tell them, why are you charging me that much? They'll tell you, well, you can get it from me, or you can ride back to town. By the time you ride back to town and get a cheaper shovel, somebody will find that gold before you do, and it becomes like a mental illness. And people are like, okay, I'll pay 4 times the shovel price, get one, try to dig, and these merchants were scumbags. They scammed these people. And so, yeah, that was the Gold Rush. It's a really bad time in American history. And like Coulter in Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, is a gold mining town.
Distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch.
I'm sure I can think of something.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Feel a deputy's forced to become wanted.
Don't you lay your finger on them horses, mister.
Who's your wanted level? Okay. Also, in this time period, in most places, if you stole somebody's horse, they'd kill you. So, that was it. They would, they were running, they would shoot you off your horse. Now, the thing about this is that, in today's day and age, law enforcement, in my country, America, the police actually cannot shoot at somebody who's fleeing. They're not allowed to do that. I know it happens, but they're not allowed to do that. That's breaking the law. You see it in movies and games a lot of times where a criminal is running away and the cops just open fire on them. That doesn't happen. Really, it's not supposed to happen. The only time the police can really shoot at a criminal that's running away is if that criminal is still a potential danger. If that criminal, for example, is like running with a gun, police might be able to shoot them depending on the situation. But if they're unarmed, they're running away, even if they stole like a car, you can't just start shooting at their car when they're driving away.
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
This ain't none of your business!
Okay, lasso Moses.
Just leave me alone! What's this got to do with you?
Damn, I gotta get closer. Yeah, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you definitely would have been able to lasso him from that distance.
You're sick in the mind! You ain't the damn law!
Try not to do that, but...
God damn you! Let me go! I'm begging you! You just wait till I get loose, mister. What's he paying you? I'll give you double.
Keep quiet now.
Seth lost his mind a long time ago.
Go.
Seth would sell his own mother.
Okay.
It's mine now. You hear me, Moses? Mine. Mine. Moses, you son of a bitch. Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisting little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Odd Fellow's Rest. It's in Odd Fellow's Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on. We can pay it off in the telegraph office. Come on. Ain't no time to be wasting.
Telegraph office.
Hello.
A pardon letter would have come from somebody like a governor.
He hid some gold in a Cueva Seca cut.
I've got a letter here that pardons my crimes.
Master, I hope you stay out of trouble now.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
Yeah, and what I'll say about Seth's character is parts of his character don't really make much sense to me, because for somebody that's so obsessed with finding, like, a treasure, he wouldn't have just gone off of Moses' word like that, even though Moses was, like, freaking out and scared. Like, somebody like Seth would have taken Moses with him and made sure that the stuff was there, that the map was there in the place he was saying, and then what he would have done is he probably would have killed Moses afterwards to make sure he doesn't get to the treasure still. That's probably what Seth would have done, so just going off of Moses' word and leaving him doesn't really fit a character like Seth, personally. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, do drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.